accept, really, there's room here to double the capacity. The problems are, we're not quite sure the filters are set up to double the capacity here.
Right.
It's a technology that was fine in 1964, but in 2009, no one would design a facility with 11-inch sand media filters. You wouldn't see it.
Right.
They'd be done much differently. There's different technologies out there, different medias to be used in these filters. It's just not done the way this is done. Good thought process when it was designed. I'm sure it was designed expecting Gloucester's population to be 40 or 50,000 people today. Gloucester's population hasn't changed since this place was built. The demands have changed, but the population hasn't grown too much. But I'm not quite sure this facility would be suited for Gloucester's future going forward for 25 years.
Right. So what size is that pipe, Mike? Roughly, any idea?
That one has to be probably a 42-inch pipe, perhaps. And that's going out. That going out right there is probably 20.
So that
24.
So that 20-inch pipe is similar to what's under the boulevard.
Yes.
And that needs to be repaired. So the pipe that keeps breaking on the boulevard is about a 20-inch main.
Right. And the same principle is you got these flange fittings with bolts. That's what's in the boulevard. That's cast iron. Cast iron is very susceptible to breaking.
Right.
It's just a fragile nature. We use a ductile iron water main today, which you take a ductile iron water main, you swing a sledgehammer on it, your hands are going to ring, the pipe's not going to break. You hit a cast iron water main with the same hammer, you're going to go right through it.
So under the appropriation that the City Council approved Tuesday night, part of that money, that's part of that $6 million, is going to be used to replace some of that pipe structure on the boulevard.
The first part of that, we have $2 million set aside for distribution system. The first place we're going to do is going to loop Essex Avenue from Western Avenue to Bond Street. It help get good water out to the system or back out to West Gloucester, depending on where we're treating our water. Right now, there's two small dead-end lines that give poor water quality to that neighborhood. Plus, it just continues further on down the line. We'll replace that, and we're also going to investigate to get a plan for how do we do the tunnel piece. It's not as simple as just relay it.
Right.
You have to shut one down and remove piece by piece because you're in a very small, confined area, 45 feet below the surface.
So you got to get those new pieces of pipe down.
Yeah, not only get the old ones out,
you get
the new ones in,
down.
and it's confined space, and so there's a lot of issues with how that's done. You have a 12-inch gas main there, you have to be careful of.
Yeah.
So I think National Grid Gas is going to have to come up with a contingency plan for their gas as well, because they may very well want to replace that at the same time.